Hello, welcome to Eriu Tarot Readings. I'm Eriu and let's have a look at your September Love 2020 reading. So remember, this is normally based on your sun sign. If you don't get all that you need from this one, do check out your moon and your rising sign as well. And more importantly, because this is your love reading, have a look at your Venus and your Mars sign as well. But enough of all that, let's see what September Love has in store for you. I'm really looking forward to it. Hello Taurus and welcome to your September Love Reading 2020. So as you can see, we already have the cards ready to rock. This particular deck is known as the Druid Craft Tarot deck. It's by Phillip and Stephanie Carr, Gomm, and it's illustrated by Worthington, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. It resonates with my Celticness, so I love this. So let's try it out for you today and see how we get on. So without further ado, let's see what we have and jump straight in. So as you can see in the middle of the reading, we have an outcome card. I don't know what that is. I'm going to reveal it with you and we'll see how we get on. So we'll move that to the side for now. All right, Taurus, let's look top left-hand corner here, or actually the total top row is going to be you. The row below that, the second row, that's going to be your love interest or the person that you're with currently, or somebody that is kind of tickling your fancy. So very first card there, the Five of Wands. This is where you're currently at. This is you at present. So you may be in confliction with regards to this particular romantic encounter. You might be finding it that it's a little bit too stressful than you need it to be, or that arguments seem to rise up out of nothing, or what feels like nothing, or what should be nothing. I got this card for Capricorn, and I don't know what it's something about that rooster in the bottom right hand corner that's just minding its own business, having a peck, having a feed. So when I look at that, it makes me laugh. So there's that energy too, is that Taurus, there are some things that you can fight about if you so wish. There are some things that will irritate you and infuriate you, and you can fight over them if you so wish. But sometimes it's also okay just to laugh about the little things that really don't need your energy as much as you think they do. But we can see you here at a crossroads of confliction. This could be inspired by the person that you are currently seeing or you're considering seeing. The confliction could be within you, whether or not you want to move forward, whether or not you want to be part of this. But I feel like this is someone you already know, and I just felt some of you roll your eyes and go, oh no, not them again. Yeah, maybe Taurus. Let's look a bit deeper. Don't worry just yet. So be aware of that the conflict is there and it can arise, and you feel that inner stress within you, but also to remember that enjoy the lighter side as well to pull you out of those stressful mindsets. And now where they are is completely different to you, Taurus. They are major arcana, the Lovers. They're completely fine. So what is going on here? For them currently, as I said, we have the Lovers. So we have two beings that see each other emotionally, mentally, spiritually, that there is a sexual connection there, but there's also a harmony between the two. And once we have that harmony within our love lives, it has a ripple effect throughout the rest of it. So as you can see on this card, the environment that they're in post-coital bliss seems to reverberate throughout the rest of the environment. And we have all this beautiful foliage and trees and flowers, and the animals are even coming forward being like, what is this wonderful vibration? So how they are currently is very much in this Lover's mindset, but more importantly, they feel that. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, as this is a Gemini card, but doesn't have to be Gemini at all. But it's definitely saying that the dichotomy of a person as well is very present. So there could be someone here that has essentially two faces, or you see the good and the bad in. I don't even really like using the words good or bad. You just see the two sides of the person, whatever that might be. And at times this person will show that to you one side, and other times they'll show the other side, and they think it's completely fine. But in actual fact, sometimes, Taurus, that just grates on you because that looks like inconsistency. Okay, so how you view this relationship is your second card here. We've got the Princess of Wands. So you feel, despite this irritant feeling within you, like a feeling just kind of grit your teeth sort of feeling, that this relationship could actually be quite freeing for you, and you feel like you can possibly communicate a lot more with this person than you actually realized, or with other people that you've been with before. It's also saying that if there are any projects surrounding this person, that they can actually become quite eventful and a good investment for you to be part of. This person really takes you out of yourself and gives you a space to be free without judgment. And I think it's because they do that with themselves that you feel like that too. Yeah, very, very effervescent, very fiery, very sassy. And that element that you embody, or that you feel you embody with this person, is completely fine with them, and it's a space where you can do that, so you don't feel like you're going to be reprimanded for that sort of. I just hear a lot of sass. Got myself a lot of sass. But yeah, but it's also playful. It's that fiery element that you can poke fun at each other, and you can be kind of, like poke the bear slightly, but it's fun, and it's not taken too seriously. And that's this relationship actually gives you a lot of growth in that area too. You may have been with people that you felt you had to be adult with constantly, where you had to be the one to be in the driver's seat. And this person says, yeah, we both can be, but we also can both have fun. And it gives you a walkway towards them. Now, how they see the relationship is the Star card. So this is their second major arcana. Now, they only have two, but still two together. So the Star card here is saying that they feel like when they're with you, or when they see you, that their wishes are really coming true. They're like, wow, I didn't think I could get someone like this. I didn't think I could be this happy. With this person, there is an aspect of them that they have never really fully revealed to another person before. You might be aware of this, Taurus. I'm not too sure. I think you kind of know this though. Yeah, there's an element of shedding one's skin in front of you. When I look at the Star card, this particular deck, I always imagine it, I don't know why, but I kind of imagine it as like kind of skinny dipping in the midnight moon, in the moonlight, and that sort of revealing oneself, albeit in almost a very fragile, delicate way, but then really showing yourself when you're in the water and by the moonlight, and how it's like someone quietly, revealing themselves to you. So that card also pops up for me, and I always think about that with this card. And so this person feels like that they could potentially show that darker side of themselves to you, and you kind of won't run, because you're made of stronger stuff, right, Taurus? You really are. But also the equilibrium is quite important for this person, that they want to have a give and take between the two of you, and they want to have balance of that between the two of you, and they want to both heal you and love you at the same time, but they also require that back from you. Now, in your headspace, the third card here, we have the Three of Pentacles. So you've got your head screwed on, Taurus, no doubt. And I never doubted you for a second. You see this as something that you could definitely build upon, that definitely has potential. But again, as I said, it needs to be built upon, because if two of you come from two different corners, and I keep hearing an air sign, but I could be wrong in saying that to you. The coming together of the two might be harder than most, because you're not fully complementary on the outside to one another. So you see that there's a grounding point, a starting point for you to move forward with this. And you've decided, well, in my head, headspace, I'm going to consider actually building upon this. Yeah, I think I want to. There will be people around you who will be watching you do this. This could be good friends of yours, work colleagues, family, who are dubious about this certain partnership. They will be watching you. Don't doubt that. But they want to see you succeed as well. Obviously, there will be amount of doubt. But for you, like, you're the one that's in it. So you kind of know from the inside out, look, I wouldn't be part of this if I really didn't think that this could be something. So your head is screwed on quite nicely, and you're willing to do the work in order to get there. Now, they also have a Three of Wands. Lovely. So what we're seeing here is people wanting to create a future for themselves, realizing, as I said, there is a foundation, and that there is something holy and pure about this union. Three of Wands here, so we've got Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energy. It's saying that I keep hearing, I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you to come in. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for someone like you. And when we look at the traditional Rider-Waite deck, we see that person on the cliff with the two wands behind them, and they're holding a wand, and they're seeing their ships come in. So this person, how in their head at the moment, they see this as being a wealth a wealthy endeavor for them to be even part of. Like there could be some serious affluence for them as a person, not even financially, but as a person with regarding this. And they see you putting in the work, and they're actually quite I said this for Capricorn as well, but it's true. They're quite inspired by your diligence to, when you decide something and want something, you move forward with it and you work on it. Because it's great having dreams, but if you don't work on them, they're not going to come true. So that aspect of you is very attractive to them. Yeah, it's really quite nice actually. But I don't want you to think that they're just sitting there watching you do all the work, because that's not the case. What they're really doing as well in their headspace is surveying the land. So they're looking more so into the future and seeing what could possibly be. Now, that's genuinely a Two of Wands card. But what I'm seeing here with this particular card in this deck is somebody looking out and carving a path towards the future and having abundance with that person. So the intent is very much there, Taurus. The intention is quietly there. You just don't see it because with your Three of Pentacles, you're too busy banging and hammering and getting stuff done and creating and seeing it manifest on a physical plane. But this person is thinking, and they're looking forward, and they have that drive and fire and passion to move forward with you. That's their headspace. Now, moving on to your heart space, in the top right hand corner, we have the Three of Cups. So 3 threes, the Holy Trinity. It's saying here as well that albeit you have your head screwed on and you want to put in the work and you want to see it happen, but you want to feel like love is lighthearted too. You want to have fun. You want to be a bit reckless. You want to go out and enjoy the finer things in life. Go for dinner with this person, have drinks with this person, have romantic encounters with this person. So even though your head is screwed on, your heart is very, very full. So what I'm hearing with this is, romance me. I want romance. Give me the romance. Sure, I can take the reins. Yeah, I can be diligent and I can work away and I'm carving out our future too. But come on, romance me. I want affection. I want intimacy. I want all those beautiful things that come with being with someone. And for them in their heart space, they have the Ace of Swords. So again, aces, this suits purest energy. So this is sword energy, Libra, Gemini and Aquarius. There's something quite enchanting about this card in this particular deck for me. And I just love the hand coming out of the turquoise green abyss and it cutting up through the sky and in between the trees. There's something quite, although haunting, elegant about it too. So this person is saying, yes, I do want the opportunity to be with you, and I want the opportunity to cut the crap out, and I want the opportunity to get rid of negative attachments that I may have, even towards you. And I want to be able to speak my truth to you. I want to be able to do that freely and without judgment, and I know I can with you. The interesting thing between the two of you is that, Taurus, you seem to be the brawn and they seem to be the brains. Not that you don't have brains. I'm not saying that, Taurus. I never would. I know better than that. But I see you again being that active, that motion, that rhythm that creates, that energizes, that constructs, that executes. That's what I see you being. And they're the ones that are thinking. And they're the ones that are pushing forward with the thoughts. And they're the ones that are creating the blueprint in order for you to work off too. So you're going to hear a lot more from this person from their heart space when they're ready. Because as we see in their mind space or their head space, we have the Three of Wands, so they're still thinking. But you will hear about those thoughts further down the line. Okay, Taurus, now let's look at the outcome card. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. So I do believe Capricorn had this card. I'm really happy to see her come up for you for many different reasons. One is because that is your card. That is who you are. We have Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn here. And it's about that cultivation and almost like fertility and vulnerability that comes even with this card. Because a lot of people don't say that about the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of people don't say that about the earth signs, which is just so inaccurate to me. And you should be justified in knowing that your vulnerability is just as important as all the other suits. This is about you sitting quite comfortably on your own throne, or for some reason I keep seeing a rocking chair for some of you too. And this is about you being completely content in yourself with whatever you do. And to be honest, that seems to be a theme for this month for a lot of star signs. But you in particular, the outcome can be, again, a very fertile, frugal one for you. And for you in particular, because you're the one that's sitting there. But there's also something quite wonderful about this card, is saying that you dance to the beat of your own drum. What we see the Queen holding there is what's known as a bodhrán. And a bodhrán is a very old traditional Celtic instrument. In particular, this instrument would be used during times of fight, prior to a war, or a physical altercation with another tribe, or when, I guess if you want to call them soldiers, would go overseas, and they would obviously steer the ship, and they would maneuver the ship with the oars, that the bodhrán would be the rhythm to keep them moving. So this is, as I said, it's very important. It's not just someone who dances to the beat of their own drum, but creates that beat to their drum, that creates that inner rhythm, and that is very particular to you. So Taurus, this is saying that in the midst of all this, don't forget yourself, don't get too lost in this. Be the leader if you so wish to be. That your beating of this drum is also a rhythm that the other person will find very attractive and that will move with you. So you are the guiding force within all of this. And whatever may happen with this person, if you choose to go forward or not, that it won't affect you. Again, a massive theme this month for people. Maybe we're just getting that little bit more reassured with ourselves, especially during this time in the world, that we are okay no matter what. And the outcome, as I said, is really down to you. You hold the cards. Taurus, I hope you enjoyed this love reading. If you dig what I do, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. I'm trying out different formats here, as you can see. So if there's anything in particular you'd like me to do a reading about, let me know. I shall create a reading and we'll do it. We'll do it together. Until then, have a fantastic September, Taurus. I'm sending you all my love and good wishes, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.